of the opening contest, 30-man over the top rope battle royal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Danny Hodge Battle Royal. This is a tradition of world class. We're about to see the stars come to the ring. And up first here is Flex Zerba.
Mr. Dr. Colby Black is in the house.
That's making his world-class debut. Here's a man I know very well, Bad Brad Michaels, the CEO of the OSA, also making his world-class debut. Oh, here you go.
The big man from Texas, the American Psycho, Lance Hoyt.
Here's a good high flyer, Gemini. Big mainstay of the Oklahoma independent scene.
Oh, wait.
Oh, and...
You people didn't pay to see that.
I didn't pay no, I snuck in.
What's the chance we have to win? We're talking about 5 and 1. And I say we do something new. We do something innovative. We show how tough we are. That's why I think right here, right now, we have the very first Flex Zerba Invitational Bro-ttle Challenge.
well,
Prove to us how tough you are, or you people like this win.
Well, this is Flex trying to take over the Danny Hodge Battle Royal here, and
Yeah, but he's doing it with his own different kind of battle royal. This is an open workout battle royal, essentially.
What's a workout battle royal?
I mean, obviously, he has to explain it to you. I can understand with how you are, but basically, what you're going to do is you're going to do a series of workout challenges. That's how I heard it from Flex. He's going to do a series of strength and agility tests, endurance tests. Flex is the man to do it. He's the personal trainer of the century. And judging by the looks of some of our people that are in the ring there, I think they could use a little bit of personal training from Mr. Flex.
I think Flex needs to, Flex is maybe going to have to rethink things here as Lance Hoyt, I don't believe, is really in the mood to have a workout. The only workout he wants to have is picking people up and throwing them over the top rope.
Well, he's good at that too, by the way.
That's true. That is Niles Plonk that he was just pointing to. He was the final entrant in this battle royal.
Got 6 men all together in this matchup.
I get it.
And I guess he's having a hard time trying to convince people that this is really the battle royal you want to go for.
Is this really what Danny Hodge would want? I mean, this battle royal is done in his honor. And, I mean, granted, Danny Hodge was a man who was in tremendous condition. He was born with that incredible tensile strength in his wrists, could crush apples. But besides that, he also was a strong competitor. I don't think Flex Zerba wants to actually compete in this match.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. He's the one that's just suggesting a new alternative to this battle royal. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm trying to figure out what your issue is with all this, Burnham. I don't know why you don't want to do it like
this. I just think if you're going to name something after Danny Hodge, it's supposed to represent tradition, and Flex is... It seems to me like Flex has a different agenda at hand here. I think he looks at some of the people in this battle royal, and I think he's a little concerned about his ability to...
He's concerned about their health. That's why he's trying to... Look at that perfect push-up to him.
He's got...
Colby Black getting in on it.
Doing some push-ups.
Look at Jim.
Brad Michaels going to go down and
look at Jim. Perfect form too. He's all done. He's first to 10. Followed by Colby.
Back up and wow, it seems that Bad Brad. Well, I think Bad Brad put some extra ones in there.
Okay, so we just had the first one. Now we're going to squats. Bodyweight squats. Perfect form right there. Make sure your legs are just equally a distance from your shoulders. See, people are calling for Flex too.
And it seems like most everybody joining in except for Lance Hoyt.
Well, it seems like, I mean, Lance is one of my fellow Texans, but I mean, don't be a spoiled sport. Oh, now was that necessary?
Oh, he wants Zerba to hold his jacket. That's all. I'm
You
sure.
know what? You got a bad attitude like these people here. Last competition, jumping jacks. You guys ready? You want to be a loser? Fine. Look at that. Let's do the ball one.
No, are you kidding me? Real close there on the part of Hoyt, and Zerba is able to dump out Gemini and Colby Black.
Yep.
So we're down immediately to 4. Now Zerba taking out Bad Brad Michaels, but Plonk holds on. So immediately Zerba has managed to eliminate half the roster in the Battle Royal, but I have a sneaky suspicion that right now he would just beg to do some jumping jacks.
Well, he tried, but Lance Hoyt was the one that said no.
He tried, and you're right. Lance said no because Lance understands.
Lance said no?
He said no because he understands this is professional wrestling. This is not perfect practice gym. Oh, straight! Oh no, he was straight for the chokehold. Take both men up with his chokehold and then break it off. Big powerful clothesline, double clothesline by the American Psycho, who immediately picks up Plonk.
This definitely isn't taking place in any kind of compound. This is taking place in a square circle right here at Oklahomania 3, and Lance Hoyt now, he is taking it both the Niles Plonk and Flex Zerba, and all of this Flex was just trying to be an assistant, a good physical therapist.
Well, I think that Zerba may need some physical therapy when he's done being run around all the corners here as Hoyt charges in and collides with Plonk and Zerba in the corner. I have a feeling that that the American Psycho is the main reason why Zerba decided to try to switch up the rules of this Battle Royal as Plonk goes to stomp the grapes. I think, oh, look at this. Zerba taking advantage of a situation or trying to. They're trying to force Plonk over that top rope. And I guess the
Partnership?
yeah, well, honor amongst thieves here is breaking down. Zerba redirecting.
Hey, don't ever say Niles Plonk is a thief. He hasn't stolen anything. He is a man of class and sophistication.
Well, he's also a man who couldn't hold on. Plonk is out of here. But hey, Zerba, you're on the final 2, and you may be the final one to be eliminated here as Hoyt with a couple of big clotheslines.
This is a way to treat a physical therapist. A specialty in
It certainly looks
physicality.
like Zerba's getting a workout. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, that's wrong, Burnham. Why are you trying to do that? He was trying to be a helpful man. You could use some tips from Flexi.
I think right now I'd rather take some tips from the American Psycho as he's about to hoist Zerba up and over.
That's definitely more painful than what the Flexi's tips would have been.
And Lance Hoyt stands tall in the ring.
I thought
And
he was
says
doing
perhaps
I thought he was going for a bow and arrow. I thought he was about to say he's the newest member of the Arrow Club.
I think this is about time. Oh, look at it. Low
yes, it is.
Low bridge by Zerba, but Hoyt holds on. Remember, both feet have to touch the floor as Zerba rams into Hoyt.
Oh, look at that. He's just barely hanging on.
And again, another collision.
All right there. Oh, he's so close. He's so close.
The power in that left arm of Hoyt is the only thing keeping in this. And now Hoyt dragging Zerba to the outside. Now both men in a precarious position. One false move, one slip. And this match is over for them. Big boot by Hoyt. But look at Zerba. I'll give him credit. He held his own there as well. Oh, kick out knees, and that did it. That did it. Lance Hoyt, the winner of the 2018 Danny Hodge Invitational Battle Royal.
Definitely not disappointed in that. My fellow Texan walking out of Oklahomania 3 victorious in the Danny Hodge Battle Royal.
Last year it was Insane. The year before in the inaugural Danny Hodge Battle Royal, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the winner. And this time Lance Hoyt joins that proud group of people to win this big battle royal.